Hello friends, myself Prashant Patil. Today we will see new point of subject data structure of topic searching and sorting. Before starting new point, just we recall the previous lecture points which are searching or definition of searching. Also we studied categories of searching and types of searching. Today we will see new points which are listed here. The first point, which is binary search. Second point is steps of binary search implementation. Then we will see one example of binary search. Then we can see here the program of binary search. First, the first point, which is binary search. This is a searching method. Actually, binary search is a fast search algorithm with run times complexity of O of log n. This search algorithm works on the principle of divide and conquer. For this algorithm to work properly, the data collection should be in the sorted form. Data collection should be in the sorted form. Basically, binary search looks for a particular item or element by comparing the middlemost element of the collection. Means every time the search element is compared with middle element. Just keep in mind, search element is every time compared with middlemost element. If a match occurs, then the index of item is returned. If suppose number is equal, then it will display the index or it will return the index of this particular item. If the middle item is greater than the item, then item is searched in the sub array to the left of the middle item. If suppose search element is less than middle element, then we can search at the left side of the array. Otherwise, the item is searched for the sub array to the right of the middle item. Means that search element is greater than middle element, then we can search this particular element at the right side of an particular array. This process continues on the sub array as well as until the size of the sub array reduces to the 0. The binary search algorithm visualization of the binary search algorithm where are 7 number of target values. If suppose class search algorithm data structure, which are worst case performance of which is O of log n, the best case performance which is O of 1, and the average case performance which is O of log n. In worst case space complexity of 1 in computer science, binary search also known as half interval search, because as we seen in the previous in this slide, if suppose search number is less than middle value, then we can search as left side of the array. That's why they called a half interval search, logarithmic search, or which is called as a binary search algorithm that finds the position of the target value within a sorted array. Binary search compares the target value to the middle element of the array. If they are not equal, the hop in which the target cannot lies in eliminated and search continues on the remaining hop. Again, talking the middle element of element to compare to the target value and repeating this until the target value is found. If the search ends with the remaining hop being empty, the target is not in the array. Actually, binary search algorithm finds a given element in a list of elements with of, log and time complexity. As we seen in the previous lecture, what is meant by complexity or complexity of an algorithm, where n is the total number of elements in the list. The binary search algorithm can be used with only a sorted list of elements. Just keep in mind, when we implement the binary search, then we can use only the sorted elements, or we can enter here only the sorted element list. The binary search algorithms, that means the binary search is used only with a list of elements that are already arranged in an order, in any order. It may be a ascending order or it may be a descending order. The binary search cannot be used for a list of elements arranged in the random order. This search process starts comparing the search element with the middle element, already we discussed here in the list. If both are matched, then result is element is found. Otherwise, we can check whether the search element is smaller or larger. Already we discussed here. Means that middle element in the list, if the search element is smaller, then we can search at the larger. Then we can repeat the same process for the right sublist of the middle element. The next point, which is binary search, is implemented using the number of steps which are listed here. The first step, which is read the search element from the user, means search element entering from the user, means user can enter here the search element. The second step is that find the middle element in the sorted list. As you know that whatever user entered here, all the elements must be in the ascending order or must be in the descending order. Okay, then first user have to calculate the mid value of the particular array. In step number 3, compare the search element with the middle element in the sorted list. Now search element which is getting from the user, this search value is compared with middle element, which is already, this middle element is already calculated in step number 2. In the next step, if both are matched, then display the given element is found and terminate the function. If suppose search element is compared with middle element, then if matching is found, then we can display one message, this given element is found, and then function will be terminated. If both are not matched, then whether the search element is smaller or larger than the middle element. Now we can see here, when we compare the search element with middle element, then see the carefully, if suppose search element is less than middle element, then we can go to the left side of an subarray. Already we discussed in the previous slide. If suppose search element is larger than middle element, then we can go to the right side of an array. The next step, which is if 6 number step, if the search element is smaller than middle element, then repeat step number 2, step number 3, step number 4 and step number 5 for left sublist of the middle element. Actually step number 2, 3 and 4 already we discussed here. Next step, step number 7, if the search element is larger than middle element, then repeat step number 2, 3, 4 and 5 for the right sublist of the middle element. Means that whatever operations we will apply here, we can apply at left side, also we can apply at right side. If suppose search element is less than or smaller than middle element, then we can apply step number 6. If suppose search element is greater than middle element, then we can apply step number 7. The next step, which is step number 8, repeat the same process until we find the search element in the list, until sub list contains only one element. Means this process continues when up to the element is not found. Then step number 9, if the element also does not match with the search element, then display element is not found in the list and terminate the function. If suppose by mistakenly element is not there in the array, then we can display one message here for the user, which is element is not found in the list, and then terminate the function. Now here we can see the next point, which is example. This is an example of binary search. Consider the following list of elements and the elements to be searched. Now we can see here one array is there. The array contains number of elements, which are 10, 12, 20, 32, 50, 55, 65, 80 and 99. Now see carefully, all the elements are placed in one particular order. This order which is ascending order, and all the elements are located in the array and indexing starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 8. Means this array size which is 9. Now we can see in the figure one search element is there, which is 12. Means search element 12 is compare with middle element, as we seen in the previous slide. In step number 1, search element 12 is compared with middle element. First we calculate the middle element. How to calculate middle element? Middle is equal to, now see the formula, middle is equal to beginning plus end. Now here beginning index is 0 and end index is 8 divided by 2. Means that middle is equal to beginning plus end divided by 2. This is a formula to calculate the mid value. Means mid is equal to beginning is 0, end is 8, 0 plus 8, 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Means here we calculated middle is 4. Now the search element is 12, which compare with middle element. The middle element is location 4, which is 50. So 12 is compared with 50. Now we can see here 12 is less than 50. So here we can search 12 element at the left sub array of the middle element. Now see in the figure, at the bottom end one array is there. This is the sub array of previous one. Now 12 is compared with left sub array. Now we can calculate here middle value. How to calculate middle value? By using the formula beginning plus end divided by 2. Now here beginning is 0 and end is 3 divided by 2. Means 0 plus 3, 3 by 2. Answer is 1. Means that 12 is compared with mid value, which location is 1, which contains the element 12. Means 12 is compared with mid value, which is 12. Yes, number is found. Then display the element or display the location. Now again we can see here another one example of binary search. The search element is 80. In step number 1, search element 80 is compared with middle element. How to calculate middle element? As you know that middle element is equal to beginning plus end divided by 2. Beginning is 0, end is 8. 0 plus 8, 8 divided by 2. Answer is 4. Means that mid location, which is 4, which contains the element 50, and search element is 80. What is the procedure? The first procedure is that 80 or search element is compared with middle element. Means 80 is compared with 50. Matching is not done here. That's why 80 is greater. So 80 is greater than 50. Then we can search at right side of an array. or sub-array. Now see in the figure at the bottom end, we can see here one sub-array of the right side which contains 55, 65, 80 and 99. Again we have to calculate, or again we have to search 80 with mid value. Before comparing 80 with mid value, just we have to calculate the mid value. Then how to calculate mid value? Beginning plus end divided by 2. Mid is equal to beginning is 5, end is 8. 5 plus 8, 13 divided by 2. 13 divided by 2, answer is 6. Means mid value is 6. Now compare search value 80 with middle value 65. Yes, number is 65 is less than 80, means 80 is greater than 65. Then goes to the right side of an array, which is, we can see here right side array, sub array, which is 7 and 8 location, which contains the element 80 and 99. Again 80 is compared with mid value. Now we have to calculate here the mid value. How to calculate mid value? Mid is equal to beginning plus end divided by 2. Now here beginning is 7 and end is 8. 7 plus 8, 15. 15 divided by 2, answer is 7. Answer is 7. Means that mid location is 7, which contains the element 80, and our search element is 80. Means 80 is compared with 80. Yes, search is found. Then we can display here one message, element found at index 7. The element is 80. Again we can see here one example. Third example, I am taking here one array which contains the element 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now see carefully, all the elements are placed in some particular order. This order, which is ascending order, we can arrange the elements in descending order also. Here are taken left is equal to 0. We already given the name which is beginning, and right is equal to 9. We given the name which is end. Means beginning plus end means here left plus right. Now the search item is 3. First calculate the mid value. How to calculate mid value? Left plus right divided by 2. Left is 0, right is 9. 0 plus 9, 9 divided by 2, answer is 4. Means mid is equal to 4, which contains the element 4. Now item 3 is compare with mid value. Now our search element is less than mid value, so we will easily search at left side of an sub array. The left side of sub array which contains the element 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now again calculate the mid value. How to calculate mid value? Left plus right. Now right value, which is mid left side value, which is the right sub array value, which is 3. Means left is 0 and right is 3. 0 plus 3, 3 divided by 2, answer is 1. Means here search element is 3, which compare with location 1. Now 3 is greater than 1, so goes to the right side of an sub array. The right side of an sub array which contains the element 2 and 3. Now here left is 2 and right is 3. Means 2 plus 3, 5 divided by 2. Answer is 4. Now here we can answer is 3. Now we can compare the element with location number 3. Location number 3 which contains the element 3, yes, number is found. Then we can display here one message, number is found at the location 3. Then we can see here one example for this particular program. I'm taking here one array. The array size is 5, which contains the element 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. All the elements are placed in some particular order, which is ascending order. Now see the program. This is the implementation of binary search algorithm using C programming language. First, we write the header lines, which are stdio.h and hash include conio.h. Then we can write here word main. Inside a main, first we declare some variables, which are integer first, comma last, comma middle, comma size, comma I, comma s element, which is search element, and list of 100. This is an array. All are the integer type variables. And also we declare here one array. The name of the array is list. Then we can use here clear screen method or function. Then we can enter the size of an array. Means already we hold 100 number of element size, but out of them we can enter here 5 number of elements. Already we taken the example. This is the size of an array. Now see in the printf function, enter the size of the list or enter the size of the array. By using the scanf function, the user can enter here any value. I am taking here 5. Now size is equal to 5. Already we seen in this PPT. Then printf enter integer value is ascending order, double quote comma size. Means we can see at the output enter 5 integer values in ascending order. Means here by reading this message, user can enter here 5 number of values which are in ascending order. Now you want to enter 5 number of elements, then we can take here one for loop. For I is equal to 0, I is less than size is 5, and then I plus plus. Means this for loop will be executed 5 number of times. By entering the number, I am taking here one function which is scanf function. In scanf, we can enter or store the 5 number of elements in the array list. First, address of and array, address of list of I is 0, means list of 0 which contains the element 1. Then list of 1 which contains the element 3, list of 2 which contains the element 5, list of 3 which contains the element 7, and list of 4 which contains the element 9. Already we stored here. Then by using the printf function, first we enter the search element, enter value to be search. Means user can enter here the search element which is stored in the variable s element. Now we can see here carefully. First is an integer variable which is initialized to 0, means first is equal to 0. Then last is equal to size minus 1. Last is the integer type variable is equal to size minus 1. As you know that the size is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Means last is 4. First is 0 and last is 4. Just keep in mind. Now calculate the middle value. How to calculate middle value? Already we seen in the previous examples. The middle is equal to first plus last divided by 2. First is 0. Now last is 4 divided by 2. Means answer is 4. 4 divided by 2, answer is 2. Means middle is 2. Just keep in mind middle value is 2. While now check the condition, first is less than or equal to last. As you know that the first value is 0, is less than or equal to last is 4. Yes, condition is true. Then goes to the while condition. Inside while condition, if condition is there, inside if list of middle means list of 2, list of 2 means which value, list of 2 means list of 2 means which value? 5. 5 is less than search element. As you know that the search element is 3. Now see the output. The entered search element is 3. Means if list of middle is less than s element, means list of middle is 5 is less than s element or search element is 3. Yes, condition is false. Then directly goes to the else condition. In else condition, last, again calculate the last is equal to middle minus 1, because here the search element is less than middle element. So again we have to calculate the last value. Last is equal to middle minus 1. As you know that the middle is 2, which contains the value 5. Now middle is 2 minus 1. Now last become a 1. Just keep in mind last is 1. Then calculate the middle. Middle is equal to first plus last. First is 0, last is 1, divided by 2. 1 divided by 2, answer is 1. Then goes to the while condition. First is 0, last is 1. Yes, condition is true. If list of middle, which is middle value is 1, middle location is 1, which contains the element 3. And list of middle means 3 is less than the search element is 3. Yes, condition is false. Then goes to the else if list of middle is 3 is equal to yes element means search element is 3. Yes, condition is true. Then print one message here, which is element found at index 1 in middle, and then break the function. Then we will get this particular output first, which is enter the size of the list. Already we entered 5. The size is 5. Enter 5 integer values in ascending order. By using the for loop, we can enter here 5 number of elements, which is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Then enter the search element, which is 3, and this third element or 3 element is found at index number 1. Thank you.